Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and here I am with the second step of this particular carpet, and I just wanted to show you the fiber pad. This is the side that was contacting the carpet, and you can see it's just really filled up with dog hair, yellow lab hair everywhere, and even the wheel of my machine there, you can see that it's spinning it around. It's throwing a lot up onto the wheel there. So anyway, we're going to go to the next step, which is the that music's driving me nuts. Which is the Rubbermaid. This is the first time using a Rubbermaid on a carpet like this. I used to use these for years, but the ones I had the AstroTurf. This one does not. But I thought, yeah, let's give it a try. I just went and picked it up actually before I got to this job. Went to the janitorial supply store, and they had a couple. Not cheap. $57 for one. I bought two. Actually, I bought the only two they had. I'm just kind of curious to see. No, they're a blend of, I believe they're polyester rayon, so. But I do intend to put the Ironman pad on it as well after I do this. I'm just curious. I don't know that they'd be the right choice in every situation. I doubt they would be. But anyway, I like to have the choices. Different pads, different attachments. And that's one of the advantages of the Rotary, is having so many different tools to choose from. More so than an OP machine. I'll probably have to do a post vacuum on this, not because it will need grooming, but just because I'm still literally pulling hair out of the carpet, and another vacuuming won't hurt. And it's not very big area. It won't take me very long to do that. Of course, you can see how easily this is maneuvering. And Berber carpets are typically a little hard to move an OP machine on. You can fight going against the grain, whereas a rotary machine, you don't even notice it. So that's another advantage. Those who switch from OP to Rotary, that's one of the things they notice, is how much easier it is, especially if you've been using a wheels up OP machine. I have the Challenger, and a few times I took it out and tried it out. Few jobs, and one of the most obvious things I notice, it takes a lot more effort to maneuver it. I mean, it's not terrible, but compared to the Rotary is just smooth like butter, and it gets the job done, and that's all that matters. It does a great job. As you're watching my videos all the time, you can see I don't have a problem getting carpets clean. Kind of funny, because a few years ago, I had a couple of people that were coming on my channel and saying, "Oh, the Rotary is old-fashioned. Get with the modern era and all this." It's like, okay, but Anyway, don't matter. It's funny, some of the same people that were had nothing good to say about the Rotary are now using the Rotary. Funny how that works. But I knew that, yeah. All you had to do is actually use one rather than just simply repeat the talking points. What's with the repeating the talking points nowadays? Anyway, seems to be a problem in our society. I'm really curious to see how well this does, actually. It's looking good. You know, I mean, there's wear. But it's definitely a lot brighter there. A lot more even looking. It certainly appears, as far as from what I'm seeing, this pad appears to be doing just a fine job. And they're quite thick, actually. And so they do, they're pretty darn smooth on the carpet. That's another nice thing about them. Add them to your arsenal if you haven't already got one, or 2 or 3 or whatever. I would definitely have a few of these on hand, and there's times when you're going to go, yep, that's the one I want to use today. Having a choice is great. Okay. Just going to go over here. It's a weird stain right there. Okay, let's have a look. What shall we see? It's on nice. Ooh, it's pretty bad. There's a lot of hair on there. Can you see it? That's all doggy hair. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty black. So, we're going to go to an Ironman and try that and see. Now we're curious, aren't we? Oh, I don't mind reggae, but I don't want to listen to reggae after reggae after reggae. Then it starts to get irritating. Okay, so now we're using the Ironman, and curious, is the Ironman going to pick up a lot more soil or no? How did the Rubbermaid do? I'm just making sure there's a little bit of moisture there. Oh, it's fairly wet. I probably don't need to add any moisture, I don't think. Yeah, look at this. I mean, a seam at the doorway like that. That's just terrible, actually. Oh, another one over here. Boy, somebody didn't do a good job. Almost like the previous owner put the carpet in himself, because you really want to avoid a seam at your doorways. Actually, this really is looking quite good. I don't know if the camera's picking that up very well, but this room definitely looking really quite nice, actually. We'll work our way this way. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning and we'll take a look at the Ironman pad. And I'm sure we're all curious, how much did the Rubbermaid pad leave behind? Ooh. Okay, that's a fair amount. Mind you, that carpet is pretty wet. So, we're going to do the B side. That's a fair amount. I'll give it that. But then again, maybe if I did the B side on the Rubbermaid pad, I would see the same thing. So we're going to do another pass with the B side of the Ironman pad, and then we'll take a look at that. This carpet really is loaded with soil, though, so that's a thing. It really is. So that's not really a real indicator that the Rubbermaid didn't work well. Just that this particular carpet is loaded with soil. It really is. It was really cold this morning, -2 or -4. Had to get up early. Had to take our little doggies in to get there, to go to the spa. And went for a walk. Had to take the flashlight. It was so dark. We were up early. Actually, I woke up at 4 this morning. Couldn't go back to sleep. Had a thing going on in my head. Had to address something that's been bugging me for the last few months. Personal thing, but nothing to do with my wife. Thank God for my wife. Has to do with things in the past. Had to address something. I guess my subconscious mind has been working on it, and I woke up at 4 o'clock, and that's all I could think about. And I came to some conclusions about that. Things needed to be addressed, so we'll see what happens. But I now know exactly what I'm going to be doing. But that's got nothing to do with carpet cleaning, fortunately. I talked to my wife about it when we got up, and she said, "I've been telling you that all along." I was like, "Okay, I know that." But anyway, I can count on her. And that's wonderful. She's truly been a real blessing in my life, and I'm very thankful for her. She's always got my best interests at heart, and that's just wonderful. Certainly wasn't that way before, once upon a time, in a previous life. Radically different. So, anyway, that's another subject, which doesn't need to be addressed here. But this carpet is really looking good. It really and truly is. Just getting a lot of junk, a lot of dirt, a lot of mud, a lot of oils coming out of this carpet. So, did the Ironman leave stuff behind after the first side? So that was the first side. And the second side, B side, is, what do you know? It's still had. See, there you go. So I can't say that it was the fault of the Rubbermaid pad that there's oils there. But I'm going to run the B side there of that one. Just checking to see the moisture. It's still fairly wet. And by the way, the top of this thing is dry. Mine's a center feed, so it feeds right here, so it's damp right here. But the rest of it is dry. For crying out loud, I just bought the thing. Look at this. Oh, what a piece of crap. Seriously? I just bought it. This side wasn't even on the floor. Oh, good grief. Indeed. Okay, so we'll run the B side of this one. And it'll be interesting to see what I pick up with this now. you can really feel the how smooth this one is. So it's nice. It feels good. Is what I'm saying. It feels good on the carpet. The machine feels pardon me. The machine feels very smooth. They're fairly thick. Okay. So normally I wouldn't go over the carpet, and I wouldn't need to go over the carpet as many times as I am here. But this carpet, it's bad, but it's cleaning up nice. It's looking good. Interesting sound that this pad makes on the carpet. Over here was there was obviously a couch here, so about 4 feet out it's perfectly clean. Okay, come back this way. Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's head back this way. And we'll take a look at the pad. So that's for the first time. So then the Ironman twice, A and B side, and then this side of this one. So yeah, I think we're good. That's definitely a lot later. So all right, I think we're done with this, and let's go do the steps, which do require some effort for sure. Anyway, I'll let you go. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.